Look at what we have here. This is my new phone that I got. I just ordered it. It's crazy. I got the orange one. It's actually really, I don't know how to feel about it. It's nice. It's not bad. I've seen it in person though. Even I gotta admit, if I don't have a case on this, oh man, I'm probably gonna get tired of seeing it all the time. The only reason why here, let me flip the screen. Oh, wait, let me just do this instead. So the only reason why I even got this phone to begin, let me check actually. Oh, what does that sound? So the only reason I got this phone to begin with is first off, I need a new phone. You guys, I talked about that I feel like a while, but this color in particular, I seen someone in my nursing program have this, and the color orange was like all reddish, and I thought that was like the coolest. I thought that was nicer than the color orange itself, and I'm like, yo, that's a cool concept. Obviously Apple didn't intended this phone to change the color red within time, but imagine that being like an actual theme. The longer you have a phone, the more it kind of grows with you, and I just think it's like so cool, like all of this turning just red. I don't know, I think that's really cool. I have a case coming in, but yeah, I'm gonna set this phone up and maybe record a video on it. I have, I'm gonna make whatever. I'm gonna record the rest of this section on this phone and then switch over to my other phone. But yo, I am hyped, guys. So I have recently officially came back from my nursing program, officially started everything, and holy man, I am one of so there's 6 guys in total. I'm one of them. I'm so glad that there are actual like guys there, because holy man, I was gonna lose my crap. Not lose my crap, but I'm just glad that there are actual like guys, because man, being the only just being the only guy there will suck. But yeah, all the guys, they're cool, they're chill. There's really nothing to say. Everybody in the program, I hope I came off good. I always kind of downplay myself. I just don't feel like I come off as like the most hyper person. I always feel like I'm people perceive me as like pissed off and everything, but usually when I ask them, they always just be like, no, I just thought you. Most people perceive me as like a very just direction person. I don't know, not directionless, but more like they say I give off the aura of I just know where to go at all times. Like the best way to explain it is, if you ever watched the anime JoJo Bizarre Adventure, it's like Dio. How Dio, there are a couple actually of people that could predict the future, but imagine Dio, and I don't know if Dio is like a best example. There's this future stand, I think it's part 5, how he pretty much like he could see the future, and the way he like that stand just I don't know. People just say I walk like everything I do is just confident, and it's like they just know that I'm going places. That's the type of aura I give off, and I don't even know how I give off that aura. I feel me personally. I feel like when people look at me, it's like, oh, this motherfucker is like mean or something. Like, I don't know. I've been trying to grow an afro for a while. And my haircut right now is kind of the barber. My last barber, he came back from party, got drunk, blah blah blah. But the new one, it's like he's good, but I don't know. I might switch up my haircut, like, and get like a fade all this all around, get like a taper all around, and keep the top like heavy. I want to clean it up, but not like keep it very puffy. You know what I mean? It's just very hard to explain that to barbers that don't really know me too well. So, but the first day of the nursing program, I completely forgot to even record, man. Getting up in the morning, oh my gosh, I'm glad I wasn't the only one. I didn't arrive too late. Surprisingly, a lot of other people arrived late too, because man, there was so much traffic, and we're all coming from like places that are an hour away, which is insane. I didn't expect everybody to be coming from places like an hour away and stuff like that. But yeah, everybody in the class, I don't want to talk shit, like obviously early on, but I like, I don't mind talking with women and all that stuff, but you could tell who likes drama and who don't like drama. And they made a group chat. A lot of people, they were like, yo, join the group chat, blah blah blah. I didn't. I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. I feel like I didn't join the group chat for two reasons, because I feel like I'll have a reason to take the easy route whenever it's available. When somebody is like, oh, yo, here's this. I don't want that in this program. Like, this is something that's like, no, this will benefit me later on to be a surgeon, etc., etc. Like, no, I'm working everything myself the hard way. Fuck that. And secondly, a lot of people were laughing in the group chat, doing all this. They were texting. They said, bro, get spammed and everything. That's why I declined. I'm like, yeah, I'm not. I'm like, nah. And it's funny because a lot of other women there, they also declined. Same with some of the guys. It's like, nah. You could tell who. When it comes to the programs, I'm not. Obviously, I want everybody to do their best and pass and etc. etc. But obviously, I'm just getting a first impression of everyone, and I just feel like you could tell the people who know what to expect. They know what to expect hell, and the people who they know what to expect, but they aren't taking it too seriously. One thing I did say though when we were doing oh my gosh, my brother, he wanted me to do construction. Because we're like cutting stuff on the bottom or whatever. I thought they were using a saw, but I guess you don't know how to use a saw. Thank high school classes for teaching me. But dang, I lost my train of thought. Oh, last thing before I go and do this, I might talk to you guys later, but when I was doing the when I was giving first impression, they were going around the classroom. They were like, "Yo, teach us how you how you are and stuff like that. Like, tell us a little about yourself." Obviously, I always have trouble doing that because I straight up said, I was like, I'm not anyone special. Obviously, she kind of, the teacher professor, she kind of instantly viewed that as like downplaying myself. And she was like, yeah. She was like, no one here is special. Or she said something along like, everyone here is special. So are you. You just don't, I don't know. You don't see it or something. And I'm like, I guess, man. I'm like, because they were telling some of the other people's stories. I'm one of the youngest ones there. I'm 24. Everybody else is like 28 to like 35, I would say. And I was just like, I don't really have much under my belt. I'm just here to... I straight up said, I'm like, my goal is to be a surgeon. I decided to be an LVN because I have to start low in the medical field to, get experience. That would really matter to me. I didn't really have any passionate reason like some of the other people there. I don't really have like any too much experience like a lot of people. A lot of the people that carry themselves really good when I first met them and everything, they actually had they're like medical assistants, etc., or CNAs, which is cool. But the thing is, a lot of the people they were CNAs and medical assistants for like years. One of the girls, they said she was a medical assistant, I think, for like 11 years. I'm like, holy shit, 11 years? Like, damn, I don't. But it's crazy because at lunch or whatever, I was talking to one of the girls. She said that she was scared to do this program, same with one of the other ones. And I'm like, damn, I'm like scared, huh? I mean, I understand taking the first step is kind of hard, but like, huh. I'm like, dang, maybe they might be somewhat envious of me because I said I don't really have that I never really had that. I just kind of do it to do it. Like that concept don't exist in my mind of just like being lazy. It's like, if I catch myself not wanting to do something, I'm like, I just do it anyway. That's why morning time, I'm gonna say one more thing and then go. But I know there's a quote in there's a quote, I forgot who said it. It was like one of the rich people or whatever. But they said that like the best thing, I think it was from a book. They said that the best thing that you could do is once you wake up, just get everything done out the way. And it's true. Because I tell people, that's why I book hair appointments as early as possible, 10 a.m. That's why I do everything as early as possible, because just get the shit out the way. Besides like homework and everything else, that's somewhat different, but get the shit out the way, okay? If you can, just get out the way. But surprisingly, I can't work no more. I'm gonna be honest. I hate to admit it, but I said I was gonna quit, but shit, I actually might have to quit my job because this is going there in person, getting all the information. Yeah, that confirmed it. I cannot work as much as I want to. Can't. Good thing though, she said that LVNs technically, she said I could be a CNA after the third term, third term, I guess. So I'm like, oh shit, that's cool. I'm like, yeah, I'll do that then. I'm like, she said she highly recommend for us to be a CNA once the term or whatever, whenever in the whole schooling we can, because it's like super flexible. So I'm like, yeah, hook me up. That actually been very beneficial, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know, that's that. But yeah, I'm gonna set up my phone. It's crazy. I regret getting this to some extent, but hey, it is what it is. But yeah, see you guys later. This might be the end of the video, but yeah, you guys might know more of me and stuff like that later on. But yeah, yeet. Oof. Oh crap! How do I?